21 through 35. Then Peter came to Jesus and asked him, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother if he sins against me? Up to 7 times? Jesus answered him, I tell you, not 7 times, but 70 times 7, or 77, depending on your translation. Therefore, the kingdom of heaven is like a king who wanted to settle accounts with his servants. As he began the settlement, a servant came to him who owed him 10,000 talents. And for those of you interested in a translation, that is over 1 billion pesos that the servant owed him. Since the servant could not pay, of course, the master ordered that he and his wife and his children and everything that he owed be sold to repay the debt. The servant got down on his knees. Have mercy on me. Be patient with me, he begged, and I will pay you back. The master took pity on him, and he canceled the debt, and he let him go. But as that servant was leaving, he found one of his fellow servants who owed him 100 denarii. And for those of you interested in the translation, that's a few thousand pesos. So it's not a small amount, but it's not 1 billion pesos either. He grabbed him. He began to choke him. Pay back what you owe me, he demanded. The servant got down on his knees and begged him, be patient with me, and I will pay you back. But he refused. Instead, he threw him out and put him in jail until he would pay back everything he owed. When the other servants saw that, they were greatly distressed, and they went and they told the master everything that had happened. The master called the servant in and said, "You wicked servant! I canceled all that debt of yours because you begged me to. Should you have had mercy on your fellow servant, just as I had on you?" In anger, he took him and gave him to the jailer for him to be tortured until he would pay back all that he owed. This is how my Heavenly Father will treat each of you unless you forgive your brother from your heart. Matthew 18:21 through 35.